Bitcoin crash update. This is Femex. On Femex, it came down to about 25,000. If you follow the dotted line over to the left, back to December of 2020, I was talking about in my last video, or a couple previous videos anyway, where it could stop if it went below that 29,000, 30,000 pink line, where it might take a break. And look at that. Back in December 2020, resistance was like about the 24,400 area. And that's basically where this wick stopped at. Other sites, it could be a little different. This says about 25,100. But there it is. This back in December 2020, this stayed here for about a week or so. So I had a suspicion this pink line would be protected by the big players. There's a lot of big players invested that probably don't want it to drop below there. And it's currently sitting at 30,329. So it's just a touch above. What I really want to draw your attention to is this chart I've been referring to for quite some time now. I showed this in my last video. So right here, if you see my cursor, that's where it stalled out back in December 2020. It's almost amazing how accurate this thing is at this point. And then boom, there it went on that big run. Right here's 42,000, and it came back down here, and then boom, up here to about 64,000 or so. Elon Musk dump, boom, right. And this is just amazing. But that's where that was. And look, I was talking about in my last video. This chart is showing that it dips down to that area. It didn't go down quite that far right now so far. But this shows about 2 weeks. If this was the daily chart for Bitcoin, I just got done showing you over on Femex. For about 2 weeks, it kind of hangs out. This area, it comes back up and it tests the about that 34,000, about that 35,000 area, and then boom, it dives back down. And this is about on the Bitcoin chart, this would be about 22,000, 23,000, maybe 20,000. This would actually be about 20,000. And then it shows back up, boom, and then this goes up and tests this wick here. This goes up and tests about the 35,000 area. And then boom, crashes all the way back down to like 15,000, 12,000. And then it bumps back up to like maybe test that 28,000, 29,000 area. And then boom, all the way down here. This would be like 9, 10,000 area. The top of this bump here would be about 20,000. So now I'm not saying it's going to do that, but if you look at this chart, this is from years ago. I'm not sure what crypto it was. Look how amazing that is. Let's go back and look at the Bitcoin chart. Let me scrunch it down and smush it. And let's try to put it near where that's at. So see that? See that? This is what I was talking about. This is like the 12,000 area here, right in here, 12,000. Red line I have at the old all-time high from 4 years ago. It was a slight consolidation here, about 17 to 19, 20,000. And then this is the 24,000 area I was talking about on the other one. Comes up to like 42, comes down, boom, comes up to 64,000, 65,000. Elon Musk dump, boom. Look at that. Look at that, right? And my last videos I was talking about this white line here is at about 34, 35,000 area, close to about 35 in that ballpark. Coming down and testing that pink line, it wicked way down, but that's like, see if I look at that, see how perfect that is almost. And now it's bouncing back up, and for maybe a week or two, the other chart here, boom, right there, it's showing it comes back up to test the, like 30, 31, 32,000, that 30,000, the pink line, maybe a little above it, and then it fails and comes back down, and then it tries it one more time, boom, comes up to like 35,000 or so, and it fails. So, I'd been saying I don't think Bitcoin's probably going to go below 20, but some more bad news or something stupid happens, it could go down to 10,000. But please don't day trade this. This isn't day trading. I'm just dollar cost averaging. Now is probably a wonderful time to dollar cost average. And if this chart holds true, this is the panic phase. Everyone is selling. I need to get out, right? And that's how this is how the public does it. Like lots of people probably bought in, way up here at high prices, and they're watching every day, and it's just going down and down. It's like, oh no, and it goes all the way down here to like 10,000. Like, oh, it's gonna go down to 3,000 or 4,000. I'm getting out, right? Just in time. See how it's curving back up over here? So if you just go back over way to the left, this right here, right? This is recovery is possible. Oh, optimism. The rally is real. This is the next halving cycle. I'm thinking this is going to start right in here. Is going to be about 2023. Start of 2024 is probably going to be right in through here. This is just speculation at this point. But the halving cycle is definitely a real thing if history holds true. Belief, boom, right, boom. This is probably like 120, 150,000 area. And after that, who knows exactly what's going to happen. But if Bitcoin went up to 120,000 from here, and you start dollar cost averaging in now at 30,000, and just keep dollar cost averaging in for the next 12, 24 months, you might be set up for something really nice. But this is speculation, and just dollar cost averaging. These are the four that I own: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Neo. Today I bought Chainlink in the $6 range, under $7. Today I bought Neo under 10 at like $9.94. What I'm doing now is I'm just dollar cost averaging in when I get some money, and I'm gonna hold it for like 2 or 3 years. So Chainlink could probably go up to like $70. Neo could go up. I'm a big fan of Neo. Say Neo goes up to $80, $100, and Chainlink's at 70 or 100 or more. You're talking about 10 times your money in the next 24, 36 months, 24. I think the next cycle is going to start earlier. I don't think it's going to start at the end of 2023 with all things remaining the same. Seeing Chainlink at $7 and Neo down at 9, at 10, it's up to 10 now. Seeing them down this low, instead of buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, I went with Chainlink and Neo. Over here on Robinhood, I've been making videos about Redbox. I'm a big fan of Redbox. So let's go to the entire Redbox chart. I peeled back here in October. I started talking about it right here, April 20th, and it went all the way up, a lot higher than I thought. And I was talking about I was talking about how the public will wake up and buy at $8 and go all in, and then just for it to crash on their head, and boom, there it is, $2.64. I'm gonna buy Redbox as soon as the market's open tomorrow. I think $2.64 for Redbox at this point is probably going to be pretty juicy because their financials should be roaring back here. And as soon as they start putting out good reports, I wouldn't be surprised if it does come up and touch $20 by sometime in 2022. It's exciting when stuff does that. And then I was talking about, don't ape in now, right? I think it's going to come down at least 4 or 5. And a little bad sentiment in the general markets helped to come down a little further, I think. But I think 264 is way oversold and undervalued. Back in here, I thought this was coming down about 20,000. I was telling people to get ready to buy at 20,000, get your buy box set up down here. And when this happened, this was the B word conference. It's intentionally manipulated. I said this is about the worst thing that can happen to Bitcoin because the longer it stays up here, obviously the longer the whole cycle's delayed. And there it is, May 2022. And people were making fun of me. So, you ain't dumping. What are you going? What's your excuse when it goes from 50 to 100, right? And so I'm not going to do the I told you thing because I was wrong. But here it is. This is the action I was anticipating way back here in July of 2021. If it would have been allowed to come down here to do what it was looking like it was going to do, this whole thing was a big giant head and shoulders, right? It's a Wyckoff distribution, right? And I just said, this is the worst thing that can happen. Just people are going to lose money, right? Public's going to get taken again, and there it is, boom, right? Boom. I've totally stopped watching YouTube channels about Bitcoin because I've found that if I just stick to what I know and what I see, I'm a whole lot better off, right? Here it is, right? Here's the buy box I was talking about way back last summer. Here somewhere. About a month from now, and if this came true, it's not totally exact, but it's so similar. It's kind of scary. And then it comes down here to like 22,000 or so in about a month, and recovers and just keeps kind of choppy on its way down. And I already talked about that, right? But I don't know. This hump here is 20,000. If something bad happens, if something else bad happens with Bitcoin, it could fall from say it recovers up to 34, 35,000 here in the next month or so. It could, or what is it? Yeah, actually in the next couple months. Right there. I mean, it could go from 35,000 down to that's about 15,000. That would be about a 60% dump from there. With bad news, that could happen, man. And the thing about this is this is just almost a second chance for those people like me that got wiped out by the Elon Musk dump. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I sure hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching.